If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Rutgers offense will get the first possession of the game. Running back searching for a hole. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Scarlet Knights with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Touchdown, Rutgers. Great job by the back on the option.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Pittsburgh's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Give to the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Touch pass on the run. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Panthers in the hurry-up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He stopped at the 27-yard line, needed a little bit more to pick up that first down, and now they have a decision to make. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. He's looking to pass. Here's a heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They'll give it to the back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's weird. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Inside the 35. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Scarlet Knights started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll do it himself. Got some room into the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Scarlet Knights have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the ground with the back. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Pitt will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He's got it. Slips through the line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. The run from the shotgun. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run it from the gun. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Pitt right back to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Panthers. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry... You guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Quick release by the QB. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Breaks into the open. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Quarterback gets the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Going to swing it on second down. Makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Parker. And they are knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense declaws the Wildcat.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now have got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board there.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Old Dominion. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Ward. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using the quick game. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The offense will quickly use the timeout. The Scarlet Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Looking to throw for it. Quick strike complete. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. The inside handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line. Tight end now in motion. to the outside. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
No good. It's still a three-point game after the miss. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Scarlet Knights will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
In the middle, it's Ward. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Panthers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quickly to the tight end. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
They'll run it. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, sniffing the goal line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Pitt pushing the pace. Looking to throw on third and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. How about With that defense getting back there, he'll lose a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
He'll try to do it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Holds and fires complete to the right. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Northern Illinois. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Makes the grab on the left. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Hauls it in. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. And as we start the fourth quarter, they'll try to knock three through the uprights. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to...
Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
What a play by this defense. You got the offense backed up. You stay aggressive, break on the football, make a big play, and your offense...
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's going to run it. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He is stopped.